I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now on this Tuesday, May the 12th. The verdict came down yesterday, the ruling finally for Deflategate. All the way back in January with the AFC Championship game, the Patriots deflating footballs, the investigation, the Wells report. It took forever for the NFL to come down here and finally drop the hammer on the New England Patriots, specifically quarterback Tom Brady, and that's what happened on Monday. A 4-game suspension, and barring, an appeal and barring an overturning of the suspension or a reduced suspension, the Patriots will be without Tom Brady for the first quarter of the 2015 season. That leaves them without their star quarterback, without their best player, without the engine that makes their team go for games against the Steelers and the Bills, the Jaguars, and the Cowboys. 3 of those games without Tom Brady will be very difficult to win. The Pittsburgh game, the Buffalo game, a team that went 9-7 last year, now has Rex Ryan to master and run their defense. And, of course, the Cowboy game, the 4th game the Patriots will play in 2015. The Patriots are going to miss him now, and we know that going into the season. How will they rebound? How will they get through this? We'll see Jimmy Garoppolo go out there, the second-year quarterback. He's going to be the starter here. And yes, last time in 2008, when Tom Brady went down for a full season that time with an ACL, somehow, some way, Bill Belichick and the Patriots coerced an 11-5 season out of Matt Castle. Can they win 2 or 3 of these games and keep themselves afloat before Brady returns? It's very possible, but it also is possible that for the first time in a while, the Patriots are vulnerable in the NFC East. If they go 1-3 in those first 4 games, they could be very vulnerable down the last 12. They'll need to almost run the table or play very, very good football, 10-2, 11-1 type of football, to win in down the stretch of that season in order to make the postseason. So where does that leave the rest of the AFC East, specifically the New York Jets? There is an opening here now in the AFC East. If you tell the Jets, new head coach Todd Bowles, new general manager Mike Maccagnan, that Tom Brady is not going to be there for 4 games, you tell them that, I think they'll take their chances to make a real run at winning the AFC East. The problem, though, even if you want to look at the Jets, and even if you want to say, this really was a heck of an offseason. Todd Bowles is impressive as the head coach in the limited time we've gotten to know him. Mike Maccagnan, very impressive as a general manager in terms of the draft, in terms of free agency, and the trades that he's made. Of course, you go to what they brought in here. So much added talent with Darrelle Revis, Antonio Cromartie, Buster Screen, bringing in Leonard Williams to go along with Muhammad Wilkerson and Sheldon Richardson. The Jets are stacked on the defensive side of the football. They bring in Brandon Marshall to go with Eric Decker, to go with Jeremy Curley, to go with Jason Morrow. The Jets have weapons here to score points on offense, have weapons to put the ball in these playmakers' hands, and have what looks to be a pretty stout defense now heading into 2015, especially if the defense run by Bowles could be anything like we saw the attacking, blitzing Arizona Cardinals defense that Bowles ran a year ago. But the problem with the Jets, every time you want to take this and say, you know what, there's an opening in the AFC East, maybe the Jets are going to be the team. Maybe they can rebound here from some tough seasons and get themselves back in the mix to win a division. The problem goes to the quarterback position. While the Patriots will be uncertain for 4 games, the Jets will still be uncertain for 16 games. Geno Smith, Ryan Fitzpatrick, draft pick Bryce Petty. We don't know what we have in those guys. I mean, Smith played really well in that last game of the season, a perfect quarterback rating. But can anyone count on Geno Smith here, now trying to master Chan Gelly's offense? Ryan Fitzpatrick, you know what he is. There's a ceiling on how well he could play. He might not kill you in these games, but he's not going to go out there and win football games by himself. And then Bryce Petty is a project coming out of Baylor, a spread quarterback in the Baylor system with Art Briles. You don't know how fast or how well or if he'll ever transition to the NFL. So the Jets have the ingredients around their team to maybe be that team in the AFC East that steps up and fills the void if the Patriots really do miss Brady to the point that they're knocked down a peg to being around a 10-win team in 2015. But you look at the Bills with Rex Ryan, they won 9 last year. You look at the Dolphins with Ryan Tannehill, the best non-Brady quarterback in the division, and I still give those teams right now better chances to make a run at the top of the division than the Jets, because the Jets just don't have the quarterback to take advantage of the fact that the Patriots don't have their quarterback. I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports.